The Imperial Family of Japan attend a briefing in Tokyo. The Royal Family of Jordan attend a ceremony at Ragadan Palace in Oman. Queen Margrethe of Denmark inaugurates a school in Frederiksberg. And the Prince of Wales returns to public duties. All this and much more coming up next on your Royal Daily News. Good afternoon, everyone. I hope you're doing well. My name is Alexandra, and welcome to your Royal Daily News for Wednesday, February 7th, 2024. His Royal Highness the Prince of Wales returned to public duties today after taking some time off to support his wife, Her Royal Highness the Princess of Wales, recover from abdominal surgery last month. This morning, the Prince presided over an investiture ceremony at Windsor Castle. This evening, the Prince, as patron, attended the London's Air Ambulance Charity Gala Dinner. The gala dinner was held for the benefit of the charity's largest ever fundraising campaign, Up Against Time, which aims to raise £15 million by the fall of 2024. The money will be used to replace the charity's helicopter fleet, allowing them to future-proof the service and continue to save lives. According to a press release from Kensington Palace, London's Air Ambulance Charity, quote, delivers an advanced trauma team to critically injured people in London every day of the year. The service provides rapid response and cutting-edge medical care for the millions of people who live, work, and visit London, bringing the hospital emergency department to the scene of an incident and delivering life-saving treatment to over 45,000 people since its foundation in 1989. By providing intervention as quickly as possible after an injury, London Air Ambulance Charity aims to give patients the best chance of survival and the best quality of life after traumatic injury. End quote. During this evening's event, the Prince spent time meeting with crew members, former patients, supporters, and even hung out with Tom Cruise. Yay, Tom Cruise. In Bicester, Her Royal Highness the Princess Royal, as Colonel-in-Chief of the Royal Logistical Corps, visited the Defense Explosive Ordnance Disposal Training Regiment at St. George's Barracks this morning. During the visit, the Princess met with military personnel and watched a demonstration in the indoor training area with an explosive ordnance disposal robot. In Fontvieille, His Serene Highness, Prince Albert II of Monaco, accompanied by the Minister of the Interior, Mr. Patrice Quillario, visited the Comité Monégasque Anti-Dopage this morning. According to a press release, the CMA conducts essential prevention and control actions to maintain the ethics of sports competitions. Quote, through its awareness-raising actions, the CMA informs athletes of the harmful effects on the body of doping substances. The CMA also warns athletes about the penalties they could incur in the event of a breach of the rules of fair competition. The CMA works in close connection with the World Anti-Doping Agency and thus has become a major player in the promotion of the essential values of sport: taste for effort, respect for others, and surpassing oneself. End quote. During today's visit, the Sovereign Prince learned about the new testing mobile app, CA.med. Developed by the Comité Monégasque Anti-Dopage, the CA.med is an innovative mobile app designed specifically for athletes, doctors, clubs, pharmacists, and all those who supervise athletes. The purpose of the app is to, quote, prevent unfortunate consequences, what can happen when you involuntarily take a medication on the World Agency's prohibited list, end quote. Last evening, the Sovereign Prince arrived at the Quai Albert I in Le Condamine to start the final stage of the 26th edition of the Monte Carlo Historic Rally. According to the Palais Princier, as a prelude to the, quote, departure of the competitors for the night of the rally, the Sovereign Prince completed a lap of the circuit of the F1 Grand Prix at the wheel of the magnificent Deutsche Bonnet Coach Frau, a replica of the car driven by his father, Prince Rene III, who took part in the 1953 Tour de France automobile race under the pseudonym Louis Carlades. In Frederiksberg, Her Majesty Queen Margrethe of Denmark, accompanied by the ambassador of the French Republic to the Kingdom of Denmark, Mr. Christophe Parisot, presided over the inauguration of the new Prince Henrik School. Queen Margrethe's late husband, Prince Henrik of Denmark, was a patron of the French school, which was established as a, quote, small embassy school in 1954, end quote, according to the Royal Court of Denmark. During the inauguration, Queen Margrethe unveiled a bust of Prince Henrik, created by Danish artist Mr. Hans Olsen. In Brussels, His Majesty, King Philippe of the Belgians, received letters of credence from newly appointed ambassadors to the Kingdom of Belgium at Château de Laeken. The newly appointed ambassadors are from the Republic of El Salvador, the Republic of Uzbekistan, the Hellenic Republic, and the Islamic Republic of Iran. Each new ambassador accredited to the Kingdom of Belgium presents his or her letters of credence to the sovereign. The letters of credence is an official document in which a foreign head of state informs the sovereign that he or she has just appointed the ambassador as the official representative of his or her country in the Kingdom of Belgium. Upon receiving the letters of credence, formalizes his or her entry into office in the Kingdom of Belgium. In Oman, Their Majesties King Abdullah II and Queen Rania of Jordan, accompanied by their Royal Highnesses Crown Prince Al Hussein bin Abdullah II and Princess Rajwa Al Hussein of Jordan, Her Royal Highness Princess Iman bint Abdullah II of Jordan, and Her Royal Highness Princess Salma bint Abdullah II of Jordan, attended the Silver Jubilee flag-raising ceremony in the courtyard at Ragadan Al Amir Palace. Other members of the royal family of Jordan attended today's ceremony, including Her Royal Highness Princess Muna Al Hussein of Jordan, their Royal Highnesses Prince Faisal bin Al Hussein and Princess Alia Al Faisal of Jordan, Her Royal Highness Princess Alia Al Hussein of Jordan, their Royal Highnesses Prince Ghazi bin Muhammad and Princess Miriam Al Ghazi of Jordan, the Prime Minister of Jordan, senior government representatives, senior military officials, and members of the King's Court. The ceremony was held on the occasion of the 25th anniversary of the King's accession to the throne. In the evening, the King gave a televised speech to the people of the Kingdom of Jordan on the occasion of his Silver Jubilee. In his speech, the King said, quote, "We remember my father Hussein with pride and remember him as a leader, human, brother, and father to all Jordanians. He pledged to serve the people of Jordan and to protect our dear homeland with honor and honesty. I have never seen myself but a servant of the homeland and one of you. On the covenant, our secret is with you that Jordan remains in the forefront, always a voice for the truth, whatever the price, and a trustworthy support to our brothers and nation. We will stay together on our covenant with our determination and unity." End quote. This morning, the Royal Hashemite Court released the official logo on the occasion of His Majesty King Abdullah II of Jordan's Silver Jubilee. Quote, "The launch of the logo marks the beginning of the Silver Jubilee celebrations of His Majesty's accession to the throne, which is officially marked on 9 June. The logo is a blend of classic elegance and modern simplicity, reflecting the kingdom's progress over 25 years as it balances tradition and innovation. The logo design is inspired by the royal ciphers and the king's signature, encapsulated in the design philosophy of simplicity of a regal scale, combining the regal crown with the number 25. End quote. This afternoon, His Majesty Sultan Haytham bin Tariq Al Said of Oman and His Highness Sheikh Mishal Al Ahmed Al Jaber Al Sabah, the Emir of the State of Kuwait, accompanied by members of the royal family of Oman, presided over the inauguration of the Duke Refinery and Petrochemical Industries Company in the Al Wusta Governorate in the Sultanate of Oman. According to a press release from the Royal Court of Oman, the Duke Refinery is a joint venture between OQ8 and Kuwait Petroleum International, end quote, culminates the advanced relations, particularly those pertaining to a fruitful economic cooperation between the two countries. The refinery can process around 230,000 barrels of crude oil per day, Diesel, jet fuel, naphtha, and LPG are its primary products." End quote. During today's event, the Sultan and the Emir unveiled a commemorative plaque and were given a guided tour of the refinery's adjacent buildings. On Tuesday evening, their Imperial Majesties, Emperor Naruhito and Empress Masako of Japan, accompanied by Her Imperial Highness, Princess Aiko of Japan, attended a 2-hour briefing about the 7.6 magnitude earthquake that struck the Noto Peninsula on January 1, 2024, from the Director General of the Japan Meteorological Agency, Mr. Takashi Mori, at the Imperial Palace. The imperial family also met with the Director General for Policy Planning, Mr. Kenji Takahashi, who is in charge of disaster prevention at the Cabinet Office, about the status of the Noto Peninsula earthquake and the government's response. According to the Imperial Household Agency, the imperial family was, quote, particularly concerned about whether the evacuation center had enough supplies and how to respond to recovery efforts, end quote. And finally, the documentary entitled Hans Adam II, directed by Mr. Jürgen Kindl, will premiere at the Old Cinema Vaduz in Vaduz, Liechtenstein on Friday, February 23rd. According to a press release, the documentary begins after World War II, when the Principality of Liechtenstein's, quote, economy grew around highly specialized industrial firms, while also being active in the international financial sector. It was Prince Hans Adam II who played a key role in building the country and made a decisive contribution to its current prosperity. The film reveals numerous personal stories about the prince, from his departure from the Czech Republic to his strategies for dealing with difficult situations. Deep insights behind the castle backdrop and a fascinating encounter with John F. Kennedy are highlighted. End quote. His Serene Highness, Hereditary Prince Alois of Liechtenstein, Her Serene Highness, Princess Tatiana of Liechtenstein, and His Serene Highness, Prince Joseph Wenzel of Liechtenstein are also featured in the documentary. And there you have it. Thank you all so much for joining me this afternoon. I really do appreciate it. Thank you. I will be back tomorrow on Thursday, February 8th with all the latest royal news. Until then, I sincerely wish each and every one of you a wonderful afternoon and a great day tomorrow. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you won't miss a thing. Okay, again, have a wonderful afternoon, everyone, and I will see you all tomorrow. Take care.